What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Project, coming to you live talking about this upcoming DraftKings slate. It's a 9-gamer for Saturday. I'm pretty excited about this 9-gamer. We also have UFC 260 today, so definitely check out the video for that because I did a breakdown video with DFS by the numbers. It was a hell of a video, so definitely check that one out. I'm pretty excited about this slate. Before we begin, though, like usual, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. That's been a ton. As y'all know, we're going to go game by game, breaking down the slate. So, Detroit and Washington. Let's start with Detroit. So, this is obviously a great matchup for Detroit. Jeremiah Grant, we've seen him in the bounce back role. I do like him here. Mason Plumlee. Problem with him is I just don't like his upside with the points. That's the only issue for me. Sadiq Bey, he's in play because Henry Diallo did absolutely nothing last game. So I don't mind getting some Sadiq Bey once again at his price tag, but just be careful with that. The rest of the team is just all meh, in my opinion. On the Washington side, give me all Russell Westbrook. I love him here, especially with Brad Beal questionable. We need to watch the news on that because that can mean I'll boost up Rui Hachimura. If there's no Brad Beal, Alex Len, 4-3, I'm not paying that price tag for him. The rest of the guys are just hard to get to like usual. It's Westy, it's Rui. That's all I'm getting to. New York and Milwaukee, we saw this game not too long ago. Julius Randle. I'm just taking a minute. Julius Randle. So we need to make sure that he does in fact play because that news is going to hurt if he does not play. So be careful with Julius Randle. I hope he plays. I would definitely want him in this matchup. I think that he's going to go overlooked here in this matchup. I like him if he in fact does play. RJ Barrett, 7,000. I'm not paying that for. I'm not paying the price tag for Alec Burks either. It's hard to get in this Milwaukee team other than Julius Randle, which I know that's hard because Julius Randle's obviously the highest priced guy, but it's the matchup for me. It's against Milwaukee. That's the only issue. On the flip side, though, on Milwaukee, Chris Middleton returned and left the game because of injury. I'm not really getting to him either way. Drew Holiday, I'm not getting to with everybody healthy. It's hard to get to any of these guys other than just Giannis. The price tag for Drew Holiday is good. I kid you not, it is good. But the thing is, do I rather want him or I rather pay down for David DiVincenzo, who I know has upside? That's the issue. Houston and Minnesota. What in the world happened to Houston yesterday? They were up by 17. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And what happens? Minnesota wins by 6. So give me all of Minnesota, of course, but hold on. Let's look at the Rockets once again. John Wall is a great price tag. I love that price tag for him and Christian Wood. Deshaun Tate at 5'7". I'm not really getting to much of him. If there's in fact no Daniel House and no Eric Gordon still and no Dawaba, I would get to some Sterling Brown. I kid you not, I would want some of him based on his price tag, 5,000, 36 minutes for 32 points. I don't mind paying that price tag for him. On the flip side, looking at Minnesota, it's like the usual crowd, but here's the issue. Look who's back. Back again. So, Blake Beasley's playing. So what does that mean for Anthony Edwards? That's the issue. I don't know what that means for him. I don't know what that means for the rest of the team. Does that mean there's no more Noel? Probably. Does that mean Ricky Rubio's minutes go down? Probably also. What happens to this team? I don't really know. That's the issue. We don't know. So, for my mind, I just want Cat. I want still some Anthony Edwards and give me Malik Beasley in his role because I think he's going to play the full allotment of minutes. I don't think there's going to be any limitations for him. Moving on to the next game in Chicago and the Spurs. Vucevic is now officially a Bull at 9,500. I'm playing him on the Bulls. I have to. Zach LaVine, I'm sure he's fine. That's what he was saying. He said he's fine. He's playing 8,500. I'd much rather get to Vooch for 1,000 more. Dad Young, I'm not getting to now, especially with Vooch here. Kobe White's hard to get to coming off the bench still. I don't mind me some Thomas Satoransky, but only if there is no Zach LaVine. If somehow, some way he doesn't play, give me Garrett Temple and Denzel Valentine. On the San Antonio, it's hard to judge this team with everybody healthy, other than Lonnie Walker, obviously. Give me Jonathan Murray. Give me DeMar DeRozan. I don't mind getting to both of them. Pirtle, now going against Vooch. No, thank you. Keldon Johnson in a bad matchup. I'm not getting to him either. A lot of this team is just hard to get to other than the usual suspects. Memphis and Utah. Let's look at Memphis. So Joe Val in this matchup, I don't mind getting to him at 7-4. John Morant, He's very hard to guess. He's inconsistent as can be, but I don't mind paying him at 7-2 as a buy low candidate. I like that. Jaren Jackson, like I was saying yesterday, he's not coming back till April, so I'm not getting obviously to him. He's not a factor here. Colin Anderson, 5'3", hard to get to. Grayson Allen's the same guy I definitely want here at 4-5. Utah and Memphis. Donovan Mitchell, 9,000. I don't mind paying the price tag for him. Rudy Gobert, same thing. I'll pay the price tag for him here in this matchup. I don't mind getting into either guy. I don't mind getting into some Mike Conley at 6'3". He can put up the peripherals. Jordan Clarkson at 5'3". His price tag is going lower and lower. I wouldn't mind here in a bounce back spot if you get to him. Dallas or New Orleans, so we need to watch for the Luka Doncic news, because if he's in fact out once again because of the back, this will boost up the usual guys. But Jalen Brunson didn't really do too well last game. He busted. But I don't mind going right back to him. Looking at Porzingis, he could sit out this matchup. So if that, in fact, he sits out, I want Matty Kleber. I want Josh Richardson. I want basically anybody you can get to on this team because of how many guys they're going to have. They're similar to the Magic team. I want all of Dallas here. On New Orleans, Zion Williamson, great matchup. I want all of him. I want me some Brandon Ingram. Give me NAW once again with no Lonzo Ball. Eric Bledsoe had a good game finally. Finally had a good game at 4-4. 39 points. He erupted out of nowhere. So if you trust Eric Bledsoe here, it's hard to trust him though. You can certainly go to him. That's about it on this team. Boston and OKC. So on this Boston team, Jaylen Brown 8-2, Jason Tatum 8-4. Now they're similar price tags. That's the biggest question now. I like Jaylen Brown, but what happens with Evan Fournier now? That's the key question. Is he going to get in a role play? What is he going to do? Come off the bench? I'm not really sure. He should be in line to play here. But I do like me some Robert Williams at 6'6". I have to get to him in this great matchup, but still no Tristan Thompson. I want all of Robert Williams. On the OKC side, there's not much on this team I want. If SGA, like I said, SGA is out. So that would mean give me some more Dort. I want him. I want Theo Maledon, and I want Ty Jerome. The bigs, though, and Moses Brown and Al Horford, I don't know what minutes they're going to play. If Moses Brown continues to play these minutes, I want him. But what is Al Horford going to play at the same time? If Al Horford's going to play 25 minutes, he's looked good in those 25 minutes also. This team is hard to judge. So in my mind, I want Moses Brown. I want Dort, I want Theo Maledon, and I want Ty Jerome. Those are the key guys I want on this team. Philly and the Clippers. Looking at this team on the Philly squad, if there's no Joel Embiid, which I don't think there's going to be once again, give me Dwight Howard for the main guy here. I love me some Dwight Howard here. He's the main big now with no Tony Bradley. He's going to play all the allotment of minutes. I want him here. I want Ben Simmons, and I want Tobias Harris. The rest of the guys are just meh, in my opinion. George Hill kind of interrupts what happens with Korkmaz and Danny Green and Shake Milton. So I want to wait and see what happens with all those guys. On the Clippers. So Marcus Morris is questionable. So is Kawhi Leonard. That's the big news. What happens with Kawhi? If there's no Kawhi, I want Paul George. I want Zubac. Because there's still no Serge Ibaka. And Zubac is going to play all the big minutes. If there's no Marcus Morris also, I want Batum at 4-1 as a value play. That's what I'm really looking at on this team. Last game of the night, a good game, in my opinion. If there's no Colin Sexton on the Cleveland Cavs, I want all Darius Garland once again. I like me some Dean Wade, who came out. He's showing up at 4-2. I like that out of him. I like me some Larry Nance at 6'8". Somebody's gonna have to score the ball. And I like me some Jared Allen at 7'7" in this matchup alone. I definitely want some key pieces of this team. On the Kings, it's the usual guys. Give me all of Tyrese Halliburton. Give me all of Buddy Hield. And give me all of Holmes. And give me all of De'Aaron Fox here. This team is so fast-paced. I love this team overall as a squad. So that wraps up this slate for us, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a good one, everybody.